We're here at Jets training camp in Florham Park, New Jersey, and we're bringing you the 3 stars here from Sunday's practice. It was a pretty brutally hot practice for the Jets, as they had to run some sprints after a fight broke out. But in terms of the guys who actually performed well and didn't fight each other, Jeremy Curley had a nice practice, but we featured him yesterday in our 3 stars. So Brandon Marshall really has been standing out throughout camp, and you could put him in any day, but he was fantastic again today, beating Antonio Cromartie, something that he's been really making a habit of throughout this camp. TJ Graham, another under-the-radar receiver who we haven't talked a lot about, came back nicely from the hamstring injury that sidelined him during that preseason game in Detroit the other night, and had a couple good catches over the middle today, while wearing some pretty fashionable neon green cleats as well. But the biggest star, I guess, of practice today would not be a player, but we'll go with Todd Bowles, because he laid the hammer down on his players for fighting Dalton Freeman and Jason Babin. Threw some punches at each other, but they didn't just have to run, the whole team ran, and Todd Bowles is making it pretty clear that he's not going to take any nonsense from his players, especially fighting in practice. The guy is blunt, he tells it like it is, and you can tell already that this is a much more rigorous training camp than the Jets had under Rex Ryan, and Todd Bowles is really doing everything he can to change the culture around the Jets, which won't happen overnight, but with things like today, making those guys run 5 gassers back and across the field again, 3/10 of a mile in all, you know, that's the sort of thing that sets a tempo going forward for a franchise that needs a lot of change like the Jets.